what's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this conversation. Hey, what's up, you guys? Listen, let's just have a conversation because I just recently did some content where I was sharing Judge Joe Brown's thoughts on Cardi B. And then not long after that, this leaked audio of a phone call that she made to the artist Lotto's manager, I believe it was, going off on him about something which honestly to me it doesn't even really matter what it's about. But before I share what I want to say, let's just go ahead and get into this audio. I'm sure you've already heard it by now, but just for context, let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, here we go.
You want to act dumb?
I really don't know.
You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'm gonna tell y'all shit that she said because y'all know exactly what the fuck the bitch said. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now. She in New York? Tell the link up. Tell the you want to act.
All right. There's a little bit of a longer version, but it's really no need to even go into all of that. But whatever she's angry about, it doesn't even matter because the real point of all of this that I really wanted to talk about it when it comes to Cardi B is it is amazing how people will give excuses for this woman. Listen, I get it. People love mess, people love drama, people love it for entertainment purposes. That's why people love fighting, like even professional sports, fighting, boxing, wrestling. It's a sport because people enjoy the entertainment of seeing people fight. As long as you ain't in it, it's entertaining, right? But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I had been seeing so many comments surrounding this situation. And look, people have the right to like who they want to like. I don't even have an issue with people liking Cardi B or even liking her music if that's what you like. It's not my taste, but that isn't even what this is about. I'm talking about people excusing her behavior. So I don't care who leaked the audio. I don't care if it was whatever. The fact that we heard it and it happened to me is just crazy. Some people are saying, "Oh, she's just passionate," or "You know how she is. You know how Cardi gets down. You know she's always about that fight life." When do you get to a point where you're not about that? I mean, she's not a freaking teenager. She's not even a young woman at this point. I'm not saying she's old, but her behavior has just always been out of control. But unfortunately, she's always going to be this way because she gets rewarded for the behavior. She has the history of this. I mean, I didn't know anything about her until she was on Love and Hip Hop because I used to watch Love and Hip Hop from the beginning before anybody was talking about Love and Hip Hop, before Love and Hip Hop Atlanta even existed, when Chrissy and Jim Jones, like that. And so being on that show, making her into this star, and I still believe that she was chosen for whatever purpose, I don't know. I hear some people give the label, she was an industry plant, whatever. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, the rap talent is not there. I just grew up in the days when female rappers really rapped. This is just not it. But I'm not even sitting and judging her solely because a lot of these chicks, I just don't listen to any of them. It's just not for me. But hey, I just got to a point in my life where it was some music that they started playing, and I do believe that it brainwashes people. And I just got to the point where it's like, you know what? I can't listen to this dumb stuff. I'll keep listening to the stuff that I used to listen to. And I'm a grown woman at this point. It's just some stuff I just can't listen to. So I'm not going to make myself listen to this stuff. So I'm just not into it. But I just feel that when she was on that show, and if you watch Love and Hip Hop, especially the season that she was on there, how she was throwing shoes at people on the stage, and some things was funny and whatever, but that I will never forget that. How she and her sister were trying to fight this girl, this young woman who was the girlfriend of the guy that she was supposed to be working with and that she was messing around with, and wanted to fight the girl because she was talking about her. And this is what I want to get to. She wanted to fight that young lady because she talked about her. I believe she hit her in the head with a shoe because of words. So when I heard the audio leak for this phone call and I heard her so angry about something that was said, that she wants to get physical with someone because of things that were said, it's crazy. I don't know when the call was made. When I first heard the audio, I was like, "Oh, that clearly was something that happened before she got pregnant. This must be old." Apparently it's not. And so when I listen to stuff like this and I see stuff like this, and not only that, when I see people in the comment section that just literally give her so much grace and all of these passes for her behavior, it's like this is the reason why she's never going to change, because she's upheld in this space. She's getting the opportunity to go and sit down with Gayle King and do an interview and promote her music and all of these different things that she's doing. But yet, nobody can say anything about her that she doesn't find favorable. Like I said, I don't believe everything that's said about her it's negative. It just may not be what she likes, but it doesn't mean that it's negative. But when it came down to this recent situation, a vlogger or a reporter was outside of the court when she was going through this lawsuit where this woman was suing her, which she won. The woman did not, she didn't win that case. But either way, she was outside of the courthouse. A question was asked of her, and she threw an object at that person. People were giving her passes on that. When it came to her suing vlogger Tasha K, she was given so much grace in that situation. People excuse her behaviors, but they wanted Tasha K to pretty much go down in flames because of things that were said, because of words. But yet Cardi B can get physical with people and it's okay. She recently fought the vlogger who has the Instagram blog, It's On Site, Raw Ali, which again, this is the thing. Raw Ali, black woman. Tasha K, black woman. Cardi B, she may be Afro Latina or whatever she calls, but people give her more passes than they will give these black women. Now, like I said, Raw Ali may not be everyone's cup of tea. Tasha K may not be everyone's cup of tea, but people have given her passes on those situations, but yet they give her the grace when it comes to situations like this. She wants to meet up, link up with um what's her name? Ice Spice to fight, to do a physical fight because of something that was said. Like I said, I don't know the background to the situation, but from the things that I've heard, the background has nothing to do with this young woman putting hands on Cardi B and her wanting to get her licked at. And even with the Raw Ali situation, that was something that happened so many years ago, right? Where it was at, what was it at, the one of those things. I don't know. I can't remember right now as I'm speaking. But Cardi B got hit in the head, and it was from an object that was thrown allegedly by Ra Ali. I believe Ra Ali took credit for doing that, but also Cardi B was acting up at that situation too. But so many years later, she sees Ra Ali in an airport, and then she throws an object at her and wants to fight her. So many years later. I'm not saying that you have to get over it or you have to move on or even become friends with these people, but you hold so much animosity over all these years that you want to put hands on those women years later, and people say that it's okay. But she gets the repeated passes, she gets protected by her fans, she gets the protection from the media, and even in this article right here. This is on Billboard. They're writing about Cardi B apologizing to Lotto after leaked rant threatening Ice Spice. I'ma privately buy her bag. So again, the media gives her grace. They're not talking about the the threats of physical harm against Ice Spice. They're talking about, they highlight, she apologizes to Lotto after leaked rant threatening Ice Spice. And that I wanted to show you guys as a representation of what I'm talking about. They give her so much grace and give her so much mercy, but other people, no, it's a wrap. It's just a pattern of victimhood and aggression that they just continue to cover up for, and then her fans, they don't call her out for it. They just can look. Her fans can love her music and even still like her. I'm not saying that they have to completely, get rid of her or whatever. But after that lawsuit situation with Tasha K, again, it was about words, and the courts ruled in Cardi B's favor. Still, I believe the amount was ridiculous, but either way, that's what happened, right? And people wanted they felt like Tasha K just deserved to just burn at the stake. She shouldn't have a business anymore. She shouldn't have a house anymore. She should be living under the bridge. She doesn't deserve to make money anymore. They want her YouTube channel taken and all the other things that were being said because of words. But yet Cardi B is threatening physical harm against someone. And girl, y'all know how Cardi B is. That's just how she rolls. That's her that, that's her persona. She gonna act out. You know that if she had beef with somebody, she gonna have beef forever. That's what she said when she was on Love and Hip Hop. It's the passes and the grace that she continuously gets. And that's why I understand where Judge Joe Brown was coming from when he said what he said about her. He was like, she's a disgrace. And I believe that her actions like this are disgraceful. They are deplorable, but they give it grace. Even the manager of Ice Spice that was on the phone, he wasn't going back and forth with her. He was trying to calm her down. He was saying, I don't know, this and the other, blah, blah, blah. He was not cursing her out. He wasn't disrespecting her. Cardi B is yelling, put her on the phone right now. Put her on the phone right now. Where's she at? Oh, she in New York? Let's link up to fight. I'm going to beat her ass. This is laughable to me, but it also is disgraceful because she's going to be who she's going to be. I mean, honestly, I don't feel that she's going to change. Just the age grows, greater as each year goes by, but the antics and the behavior doesn't. She may have the money to look a certain type of way, to dress it up, to make it up with the face that is, even to go under the knife to get, procedures done to enhance things or to change things or shift this or lift that or pull this back or fill this. But the heart, the heart and the spirit of that person is just dark. And I can't. I, again, don't understand why she continues to get the grace that she gets and the excuses and the passes repeatedly. And then I don't have a dog in the fight, and I'm not in some team, Nikki team, Cardi team, whatever, because like I said, it is what it is when it comes to the music. I don't really care either way. But I have seen people make commentary. There's a lot of people who do not like Nicki Minaj, and they will blame her for things that her husband may have been accused of or things that he has went through, and even some things that she may have gone through recently, or maybe some things that she has said online. They will come down on her hard and heavy, but they give Cardi B passes. Those same people, the same people. I even saw a vlogger, I didn't watch the video, but the video title, I believe it said, Nicki Minaj, you're 42. And so I believe the premise of the video was probably to chastise Nicki Minaj for the things that she's been doing online or saying online. But I won't see these same people saying anything about Cardi B's actual actions of wanting to put hands on somebody. So to me, it's just crazy. But either way, if the call was recorded and leaked on purpose to expose her, well, it's been exposed. But people were giving her excuses. So from the Love and Hip Hop antics, the Tasha K lawsuit, where she was seen as the 100% victim and people wanted to burn this woman at the stake, whereas people don't understand that a lot of times the justice system really is not fair. It really isn't. And not all the times those cases go the way that they should. I'm just saying that because it's the truth. And her literally throwing things at people because a question was asked. The behavior, it just keeps repeating, but she keeps getting protected. Is it unfair? life is unfair. So I also get that too. But I just wanted to bring that to people's attention because, again, I'm not here to analyze the phone call or the background between her and Ice Spice and why did she throw Lotto in it and whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm just basically talking about the excuses and the passes that she repeatedly gets for her behavior. And I'm showing you as just one example of how the media protects her. Cardi B apologizes to Lotto. They didn't say anything about her behavior in the phone call and the threats that she was making against putting hands on the other woman in this picture on the side of it, Ice Spice. So it's like, why is that okay? Why are they not focusing on that? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. I want to know what you guys think. So let me know your thoughts in the comment.
Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.